What's up, y'all? It's Calvin here, and I want to holler at you guys about a situation that's coming out of Dubai, and this actually dropped a couple of weeks ago. And Dubai recently figured out a way using drones to make it rain, all right? And for those of you who know anything about Dubai, it's in the UAE, it's desert area, things of that nature, and that's going to be key in just a few moments, all right? But they figured out a way to shoot electricity from the drone inside the clouds. This heats up the clouds and melts the ice inside the clouds, and that is what makes it rain. All right, there's a lot more, to it, but that's just the basics to it. All right, and for those of you who have watched Cal's Pod or listened to a Cal's Podroast, I've talked about another cloud seeding technology called HARP. All right, but the reason that the people of Dubai went with electricity is because the HARP system uses silver iodide, and when this comes back down to earth, it is very harmful to the fish, which means it's going to be probably harmful to humans and plants and all other kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the question may be rising up that if they got this kind of technology, why don't they use it? Because we've got a drought out west, and it isn't just out west. There are a lot of situations worldwide where this technology could have been used, because HARP has been around for a while. All right, and so I'll leave a link below of a Fox video clip where they talk about this, and a couple of the reasons that were given was that conditions had to be perfect. Okay, now let's think about this. The conditions had to be perfect. They're doing this in the desert, okay, in a desert area where no sign of rain, no clouds, none of that stuff, and they're able to make this happen. All right, but in order for him to do it here, the situation had to be perfect. So he goes on to describe that perfect situation, and he says that the clouds have to be really tall. Okay, well, I live out here in this area, and we have had a period of almost 50 days where we didn't have any rain. Okay, and then we had 5 minutes of rain, and then it went right back to drought. Okay, and with the rainless period, the first one, there were so many days where it looked like it was going to rain, like the end of the world type rain, and it never rained at all. Big old huge tall clouds, and nobody used any kind of cloud seeding technology. Okay, and the next reason that he gave was that it would cost millions of dollars. Well, we got a lot of big farms out here, Northern California, Montana, with like wheat. California got the oranges, fruit, things of that nature, and they supply a large percentage in those categories of the nation's food and produce, stuff like that. And I'm sure with all of that selling of produce when times are good, that they stacked up a little bit of money to where they could pay somebody to build some drones and make it rain. You know what I mean? Or pay the people at HARP. You know what I'm saying? But yet this option has not been made to them when conditions were good, on top of the fact that we see somebody in the damn desert making it rain. You know what I'm saying? But yet none of this is being presented to us as something feasible. You know what I mean? It's a bunch of excuses. Oh, can't do this, can't do that. But I tell you when they can use HARP, all right? And they used it before Hurricane Katrina, the hurricane that hit Puerto Rico, and the hurricane that hit Houston, okay? During situations where they didn't even need to use it, but yet they used it anyway, because it's just like the stuff that I've been telling you on Cal's Podroast. They weaponize everything, and I'm not the only one that's been telling you guys this. You know what I'm saying? It's just, this is what they do, and so the main reason that I wanted to put this story out is that I've been telling people about certain things, and looking back in history, like, people don't really feel it like that, but when this hits like a couple of weeks ago, you know what I'm saying, like, it hits different, straight up and down. So not to belabor the moment, I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here, but I hope this resonates with you guys. And for all of you brilliant people out there that like got drones and can figure out really cool things, man, like, we need you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can figure out how to shoot some electricity inside of a cloud, like rain, you know what I'm saying? Rain during a drought. There you go. So, I'm pretty sure there's probably websites and things of that nature where people can reach out to the folks in, different countries that are trying these different technologies out. Reach out to each other, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really my bag, but I'm just trying to plant the seed, and maybe hopefully this can turn things around for us, because this is going to have to be something that's done by the people, because the government, they have all of these technologies at their disposal, and they are just leaving us to cook, leaving all of our crops just burnt up, you know what I'm saying, when they could feasibly do something about it. So, and they got the nerve to complain about money when they cutting like freaking budget plans for like $3 trillion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just a bunch of trash. But anyways, to get up off of here, hope this resonates with you guys. This is the Pod Roast.